Hi, guys. Thanks for joining my YouTube channel. Well, guys, today we have Martel Holt in an interview uh, with a young man in reference to season 4. Martel says it's season 4, even though everyone thinks it's season 6. Martel goes on to say that Melody Cherie called him and asked him, Martel, are you suing me for defamation of character? And they both got a kiki out of it. And Martel asked Melody where she got that from. And Melody Cherie said, the blogs, of course. Martel says he is so sick of them making up lies on him. They're still talking about he went to jail. They're still saying that he hit Arion and he has to come out and do another live. He said, I've already addressed this, but they're still saying it. So I have to address it again. He said, because I'm not going to let them continue to dog my name out like that. If it's something petty, I don't address it. But when it's something serious like this, speaking to my character, he says, of course, I'm going to address it. Martel Holt also says that the kids will no longer be filming on Love and Marriage Huntsville. They will no longer be seen on social media or on the television screen. He also said that they're all in therapy. He, Melody, and the kids, they go at different times. I believe he has some sessions with the children and, alone. And Melody has her sessions with the children and alone as well. He says him and Melody is working on their relationship. They're getting along much better. Contrary, all this is allegedly. This is what Martel Holt said. None of us know if it's true or false, but it is so much contrary to what we have been hearing about the two of them and their relationship regarding them and their children. It is so contradictory and ironic to hear him debunk and, combat all the things that are being said. He's saying the total opposite of the stuff that is being said in the blogs. Where is this information coming from? Who is saying they have a source that they're getting this information from and putting out allegedly fake information or fake news? I'm surprised Melody did not, say anything to her fans to kind of debunk the situation. Like Martel is not suing me or Martel did not go to jail. I believe she has the power to do it. I don't know. Perhaps Martel is lying. I don't know. But to hear him, combat all the things, that's being said about him is troubling. It's kind of puzzling, that he doesn't have his kids, that his rights was taken away, that, Melody has full custody, which she may. Again, we have not heard anything from him in regards to the kids. We've heard Melody speaking of the kids when, on weeks we assumed that Martel was supposed to have the kids. None of us know. Again, we haven't seen the kids in any kind of lives or any footage of the kids. They could have, clearly been with Martel, with Melody speaking about them. So it is a mystery. Again, we still won't see it because according to Martel, the children will not be on Love and Marriage Huntsville anymore. Allegedly, we'll see when the show airs. Martel says he's happy as he can be. He's full. He's whole. Everything is going well. His kids are good. He's good. He's looking forward to getting married. He's in therapy. He's an open book with the therapist. He's letting it all out. He's telling her everything. And he is working on himself to be a better father, to be a better friend, a better husband to be. He said he can't ask for anything more. He's gone through what he's gone through. He said he's tough. He can take on the world. He can take on anything. He can take all the things that is being said about him. None of it moves him. He's not moved by any of it. He said God has a plan for him, and he can't, he's looking forward to all that God has in store for him. And so he is speaking very hopeful. He is looking forward to pursuing whatever business endeavors that he has. He says, it's sad because, the negative press really affected him, and it continues to affect him, but, he doesn't address everything, only the serious stuff. He says the petty stuff, he's not going to keep addressing. But when it speaks to his character and him abusing women or going to jail or something, yes, he is going to speak on that. He's going to do a live. He said, he's normally quiet, laid back, and he's really not into social media. But for situations like this, he will address it. So thanks again, guys, for tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.
Amen. But we gotta keep going, and don't let what other people say or other people do um, really dictate your life. And that's been me, because I tell them blogs be tearing my ass up. Them blogs be tearing, like, right to this day. Melody called me yesterday. Melody said, Martel, they said you sued me for defamation of character. I said, what? I said, no, where'd it come from? She said, in the blogs. I said, girl, if I was suing you, she would have got the letter first.
Right. I would think she would know.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm working really, really diligently, really hard for Melly now to get back tight. But it's just I don't let the little stuff get to me though. I don't let the blogs get to me. I don't allow certain things people say get to me, because it's been a lot over these 4 years. It's been a lot, going through the divorce, and then people making up stuff. They said I went to jail last week, and I whole just filmed this episode that day and had a meeting with my clothier and a couple of my friends later on that day, and I get a phone call, Martel, they said you in jail. I said, oh my gosh, I'm not in jail. And actually, I was in the bed. Actually, after I got up the meeting, I went home, got in the bed, and they called, and I'm like, they make up anything. I said one thing about it, no, Martel will not be in jail. Martel will not be hitting no woman, none of that. So it's just tough when they making up stuff. But again, I let it roll off my back. I don't get upset about it. And I just know it's like God has a plan for me, so I don't get bothered by that stuff.
Do you think, and I guess it's kind of answer my next question, just thinking about sustainability and how much of this can you take? I know, you just recently said you're kind of going to move the kids, kind of not in that part of it. Do you kind of feel yourself being able to still be able to sustain this type of showcase of your life?
Man, I take the world on, I'll take the world on. It's, again, you have to be, I'm mentally strong. I'm mentally tough, and I can withstand a lot, I could have been a Navy SEAL. You follow what I'm saying? Seriously. I feel that's the kind of skin you got to have, man, when you're in entertainment, because you never know what people are going to say, how you're going to be portrayed, or, just anything. I feel I'm the right person. I'm the right person for where I am in life right now. I feel that God hasn't put too much on me, because I'm still standing. I'm standing strong, and I'm happy. I'm fulfilled. My kids are good. Like none of that. I've been through so much. It ain't like no drugs, no alcohol, none of that. I've always been that type of dude, and I'm not out there in them streets running wild. Like everything is good, man. I feel that I'm gonna be able to withstand anything. And yeah, as long as I don't have me, I'm gonna be on this show forever. And I'm gonna keep giving, good footage. It's like, let's go. You feel me? Yeah.
Talking about the show, talk a little bit about your relationship with the executive producer, Carlos King. I know you guys are really close. How has that relationship kind of built and kind of grown over the years?
Yeah, Carlos and I, we're cool. I feel he does a good job putting people in position to make sure that we push forth a good show. Carlos, we have conversations on a regular, and And again, I just feel that he's doing a good job, and I'm gonna commend him on working hard to make sure that our show continues to stay number one.
Awesome, awesome.
Oh,
So,
well, I'll elaborate. So,
okay.
yeah, so us meeting Carlos like what 4 or 5 years ago, he had mentioned to us right then. He asked Melanie and I, "Do y'all want to be on Atlanta Housewives?" Because again, Melanie and I, we always been that couple, that it couple. You know what I'm saying? And so at the time, I was like, "No, I don't want to be on no Housewives of Atlanta," because he was producing that show at the time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, "No, we don't want to be on that show." So I'm trying to keep my wife because now we in. Because the reason I said this because they was all having relationship issues. You know what I'm saying? And then I told myself, I said, "God damn it!" 3 years later, now we divorced.
Now, do you think reality TV show, it can't be the root of it, can't be the cause, but do you think it kind of definitely kind of exacerbates certain situations, scenarios that you may have been able to get
Of
over?
course, of course, it does because in reality TV, we'll show you a little bit. We might get into have a little argument today, but they'll be like, "Oh my gosh, that was a good argument. Let's continue this argument for a whole week." You understand what I'm saying? So we're gonna meet up in person. We're gonna talk and go get into it again. When in like without it being on TV, we probably would have waited about a month to have a certain conversation. You know what I'm saying? But on TV, what we doing? We got to come back right immediately when we both are hot, upset about the situation. We got to talk it out. We got to get into it a little more because again, it's entertainment. It's TV, and it's unfortunate when it comes to marriage and stuff like that because the producer's going to get it out of you, and I feel TV doesn't make you get divorced. It's almost like like your friends can't make you do anything. But when you surround yourself with people, it's like, man, you kind of start doing things like them. You start moving like them. You follow what I'm saying? Though that they don't make you do it, but just you being around it can rub off on you.
I definitely understand. So, no, I'm sure you're looking for love again on the dating scene and all that good stuff. But I want to know what kind of self-work you've done to kind of open yourself up to love again.
Well, I'm in counseling, and actually, it's a family counselor that we go to. The kids and I, Melody, but we see her individually. So I feel that working on self, when I go to the counselor, I open up and give her everything. I don't leave anything on the table. I'm an open book. It's no judgment zone when I go to her and things like that. So I feel when you do, go to counseling and stuff like that, that you should be like an open book. So they can dissect whatever and help you in certain ways that you didn't think you could be helped. So with that, I'm becoming a better father, a better person, and then two, a better to be husband. Because I'm looking forward to get married again. I miss that. I love being married. I think it's a beautiful thing, being with someone that you deeply love and care for and want to build a longevity with, just build everything with. So I'm looking forward to that again.
Awesome. And my last question is, what do you hope fans take away from this new season? Season 4.
Season 4. I want them to jump in like every season. I want them to jump in and grab hold of something. Because we're gonna give you everything that life will give you. Just from our perspective, from our lives. So I just want them to just jump in and to pick out whatever they see fit for themselves, and they're gonna judge it how you see fit. Allowed to be part of your life, however you see it fit. Allowed to help your relationship, your marriage, your relationship with your children, relationship with your boyfriend, relationship with your husband, business, however it's going to help you gravitate toward that, pull it and use it for yourself. You know, just like every year, every season has been lit, amazing. So this is not gonna be anything any different. You know, so this gonna be a fun season. You go see some new faces, see a new face. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. I'm looking forward to it. So I haven't watched our show since the first season. I probably watched about 3 or 4 episodes the first season. So, but I'm looking forward to this season. It's gonna be pretty cool.
So you're gonna be a viewer this time.
I'm gonna be a viewer this time. Yeah, pretty much so. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to it. Yeah,
it's good. Awesome. All right, we're gonna try to keep them. We're gonna hopefully you don't get too many, don't make too much money for these blogs this time around. But
Eric, man, listen. I gotta put a stop to them because them making up stuff, it's horrible, man. No, it is great because, like, listen, this morning I told myself, I said, because I got my attorney on that stuff. But anyway, aside from that, I'm like, I got to do another live, let them know that I'm not suing Melody. I didn't go to jail again. Not again, but I'm saying I got to tell them again that I didn't go to jail because I addressed it last week, but they still running with it this week. I said, God, no.
Do you find yourself feeling like you have to address things all the time, or do you feel like there's certain things that you need to definitely kind of have conversations about?
Yes. So typically, I don't address anything. But when they come out and really assassinate my character like this, it's almost like, man, I'd be a fool to not protect myself. And that's how I've always been. I got on social media late in life. Oh, I got on social media only for our show. When it started the show. So like 4 years ago. And I'm like, I've always been the quiet person, laid back behind the scenes, you know, never wanted to be out front. And like, you could probably look at my page now, I don't even post for real, you know? But I don't know, man. I don't know. This social media, you have to address certain things when it comes to your character, like talking about jail and talking about abusing women and things like that. It got to be addressed no matter what. You know, if they talk about some of the more petty stuff, I understand that. I don't address that. But when they come hard like that, because it hurts longevity, it hurts my business, it hurts relationships. Like right now, about 1 million people think that I went to jail. You follow me? 1 million people probably think that I hit my child's mom. Like, no, Martel never hit nobody. I don't abuse nobody. I don't go to jail. None of that. I'd be devastated if I went to jail.
Yeah. And it also, and it just because the media perpetuates these kind of stereotypical scenarios of Black men, right? And it's always recycled, continuous, go to jail.
So sad. So sad. Why do they do us like that? Like why for anybody, why would they make up any story like that? You know, knowing it is damaging. Is damaging, seriously. Yeah.
I agree. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Holt. We look forward to watching you on the screen. Love and Marriage Huntsville coming up soon. April, what's the date real quick?
8th.
April 8th. Perfect. So we'll all be tuned in. Thank you so much for taking the time. Really appreciate it.
Hey, man. Thank you so much, Eric. Have a good one.